Hello, everyone. What is going on? I know my first video I just came on and I just was like, I'm just introducing myself to YouTube. And so I decided that I will get on and I will play a little game that I have here just to give some advice or just tell y'all a little bit about who I am. So I'm going to. I have this. This is actually my boyfriend's, right? His mother made this, and every now and again we'll pull some questions, ask questions, and give answers to just give a little bit about who we are and where our minds are. So the first one says, what is your favorite season and why? So my favorite season is summer. Reason why is because I love the heat. I love the sun beaming down on my body. I love the hot air. I love to go to the beach. I love the water. I love the beauty of summer and going different places and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's me. I'm Lala. Okay, next one is, what is your biggest fear? Whew. So I guess I would say as of right now, because in life I've had a lot of fears. But I guess my biggest fear would be losing everything that I worked so hard to achieve. Um and not being able to get it back. That's one of my biggest fears. Okay. We already did two questions. Let's see what this one says. How do you like your eggs the best? You know what? I have a little story about the eggs. So, growing up, I did not eat eggs. I did not like eggs. I didn't like the smell of eggs, the texture of eggs, no type of eggs. I would eat boiled eggs. I would eat boiled eggs, and that's about it. But as like scrambled eggs and stuff like that, mm-mm. Raw eggs, absolutely not. I hated eggs growing up. But when I had got pregnant with my son, who is now 6, I don't know what it was, but I wanted eggs. I just wanted to eat eggs. And ever since then, I've been eating eggs. So I like my eggs scrambled with cheese. Lots and lots of cheese, seasoned to the T. I love my mom eggs. She put them in the bowl, she whip them up, and they be so fluffy and like perfect. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, I love my mom's eggs. Okay. So the next question is, what goal do you have this year? I have so many goals. So many goals. But one goal I'm gonna say is to get this YouTube channel popping. So don't forget to subscribe. Okay. I'm moving pretty fast, but what is the weirdest thing you've said to yourself? Hmm. I don't know. What is the weirdest thing I've ever said to myself? I honestly don't know. I don't say weird things to myself. I say funny things. I think I'm really funny. Like, I think my jokes are hilarious. So, I mean, I don't really have a weirdest thing I've ever said to myself. Uh, I do talk to myself a lot. I tell myself to get it together all the time. Do any of y'all do the same thing? This is a good idea. Get a bunch of questions, put them in a a container and just, have some questions to ask other people. This is a good game to get to know your spouse or your children, um, anybody. This is definitely a good way to get to know people. So you never know. I might have like a trivia or a giveaway or something. Keep watching. Okay. If you can change anything, what would it be? Nothing. I wouldn't change anything. I'm grateful for where I am, who I am. Although I have a lack of patience sometimes. I wish that things would move a little bit faster than they do, but oh well. I am content and satisfied with where I am and who I am. Okay. I change my hair all the time, my nails all the time. So, hey, my living situation good. I eat good, ride good. Anyways, have you ever lied about your age? I might have. I don't remember. I don't remember ever lying about my age, but I might have lied a couple times. I ain't even gonna lie and say that I haven't. I might have. I just don't remember. You know? Okay. How many was that? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven. All right, this is the eighth question. Give me three words that describe you. Three words that describe me: silly, ambitious, and determined. Three words that describes me. So y'all make sure y'all answer these questions too. Okay? Right? Make sure you comment and answer these questions so I can get to know who you are. Do you like to read? I do. I like to read things that I understand. Because some things you read you just don't understand. But I love to read. I love to read definitely about spirituality and other people's stories, and I hate politics. Hate it. Hated it. But I love to read. I love to expand my mind. What celebrity would you rate a 10? Okay. Omar Epps. Absolutely a 10. Okay, absolutely a 10. I have been in love with Omar Epps since a little girl. Absolutely a 10. Okay. Let's see. I've been in here for 8 minutes, so we're gonna keep going. Hmm, hmm. What keeps me up at night? Who? Faith makes a fine pillow, okay? Because I sleep great at night. I be tired. I got to get my rest, okay? Okay. Let's see. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one because it's oh well, I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm going to do it. It says, is there anything you wanted to ask me but didn't? So is there anything that you guys want to ask me? Do you want to ask me now? Make sure you comment below and ask me whatever it is that you want. If I got the answers, I'll give it. Okay? What's the strangest thing you ever eaten? I don't eat strange things. Not that I think. I'm a picky eater, but I guess the strangest thing I've ever ate was a chicken foot. My grandmother used to cook chicken feet, literally, and they look horrible, but they taste so good. So yeah, I love my grandmother chicken feet. God rest her soul. What are your thoughts on teen drug use? My thoughts is that it's absurd and out of control, and that teens need to say no to drugs, stay away from drugs, no matter what. Drugs are not good. Oh, okay. What is this? It says, what was the best gift anyone ever given you? The best gift I've ever gotten is on my finger. Oh my God. The most beautiful thing I've ever owned in my life. A promise ring. Yes, I rock your promise, promise, promise. Yes, I rock your promise. Yes, I rock your promise ring. All right. Next question. Where do you see yourself in 10 years? Ooh, I see myself being big, inspiring, encouraging, helping people build their businesses, and my business is flourishing, and my family is amazing and doing great things. I see myself in a wonderful place in 10 years. Oh, okay, I'm gonna do like five more. If you can change one thing about yourself, what would it be? Hmm. If I could change one thing about myself, what it would be? That I would be. I don't want to change anything about myself. I love myself. I love how God created me. I'm not perfect, but I'm worth it. You heard? You heard? That's just how I feel. I'm sorry I ain't got nothing for y'all for that question. You heard? That's just how I feel. Okay. What was the last thing that made you cry? Yeah, I gotta sneeze. No, I don't got the Rona. But the last thing that made me cry, what's so funny is I was crying last night. But what makes me cry right now in this season of my life is because I'm transitioning and going through a lot of different things that are making me more known to people in the world. And that's a little nerve wracking for a lot of people to know who you are. I have lived a very private, quiet, content life. Half the time, people that live right in my city don't even know that I live in my city. But now everybody know where I live. I mean, not my address, but they know I live in Rochester. They know everything about me. Not everything about me, but like just knowing me. Period. You know, that's a law. What's the best day on the calendar? February 24th. Oh, duh. Why? Because that's my birthday. That is the day the queen was born, you heard. It's a couple other important days, like, May 17th. That's when my son was born. June 23rd. That's when my daughter was born. You know what I'm saying? October 3rd, October 12th, November 30th, January 2nd, 4th, and September 22nd, some important days to me. You heard? But February 24th is the absolute best day. Okay, one more, y'all. One more. Would you rather hang glide or white water rafting? I don't know what hang glide is. I don't know if it's like uh I don't know what that is, but I would do white water rafting. Look a little crazy and dangerous, but I would definitely do it. You know? Okay, one more, y'all. One more. I'm liking this game. I like telling y'all, giving y'all these. Where would you spend a lot of your time if you could? First of all, I wouldn't be in Rochester. Let me tell you that, okay? My two favorite places is New Orleans and Miami. If I could just spend a lot of my time there, I would be okay. Seriously, I love the New Orleans vibe, the southern vibe. Everybody lit, everybody loves each other, everybody's having fun, everybody's doing their own things. Only thing I don't like is the hurricanes. I could do without them. But yeah, Miami. I don't know about now, cause I'm 31 now. I'm a little older, but my younger days I've been to Miami and I had some fun, some good fun. What? I know I said that was the last one, but okay, one more. I promise, one more. Okay. What is the craziest thing you hope to do one day? You ready? You ready? You ready? I want to go skydiving. I want to jump out of a plane. You heard? I do. I just want to jump out of a plane just to say I did it. Scared and all, because I'm scared. Terrified. You heard? Terrified. So, what I'm doing right now is I'm emptying out the jar. The jar is empty, and I'm taking these and putting them at the bottom because I answered all those questions and I don't want to answer them again. And I'm gonna put these on top, and I'm put them on top so that we can do this again, y'all. I'm excited. I love having a YouTube channel. I love talking. I'm loving talking to people, and hopefully y'all want to get to know me. Cause I'm cool or whatever. Like I'm the coolest friend ever. You know what I'm saying? So y'all wanna be my friends? I am the coolest friend ever. So yeah, that's a little bit of me today. How y'all doing? So I'm gonna get on out of here because I got things to do. But I just wanted to hop on and I want to make sure I show y'all some love and give y'all a little bit about Shalonda, aka Lala. Y'all call me Lala, okay? That's what y'all call me. Call me Lala. Don't worry about trying to remember Shalonda. Call me Lala. It's so easy and it rolls off your tongue. Lala. So I love y'all. I'm praying for y'all. Know that because I am a praying woman. So know that I am praying for you all and I love you all and I will see y'all later. This is Lala's channel. Make sure you subscribe, leave a comment below. Give me some answers to those questions. Tell me a little bit about yourself.